Choo Choo Mr.PonyWax, welcoming everybody. 7th annual. That means we've been doing this 7 consecutive years. 7th annual OMG Awards. So you got to start it off by saying MKE, so people know it's Milwaukee OMG On My Grind Awards, shows, weekend, plural, awards, shows, weekend. That means we have multiple shows, OMG events that's happening on multiple days at different locations at different times. So we're going to give you the breakdown on how this all goes. We're going to start you off with Friday, December 16th, 2022. We're going to be at Julians Hall, 2125. That's for all the music artists that's been on their grind, doing their thing, got their mixtapes, got their album covers, been making videos, that been attending all the local talent shows, karaoke. They don't care where, as long as it's a mic, they be at those events. Those are the people I want to acknowledge. But that day in itself is a 2-part event because we also got the exotic dancers, the MKE OMG for the Exotic Dancers Awards. So yes, Friday is our sexy event. And there's a reason why we separate everything. You can cut loose for the Friday event, Friday only. So for all the sexy exotic dancers that's really been doing their grind, because this is a business. Being a dancer, exotic dancer, the ones that's been staying on top, make sure they got a different hairstyle every time they go out, the ones that go out of town, the one that appears in various music videos, the ones that you see that can double as a model and might do a model shoot, might do a lingerie shoot, the ones that set up their own private parties, whatnot. Those are the ones we want to acknowledge. They got IG pages. They might got OnlyFans pages. Because you got to realize where I come from and how I started off. So I would never leave anybody out of the spectrum of what an OMG award and who deserves it. So that's going to be our Friday event. Again, Friday, December 16th, 2022, Julians Hall, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. The tickets are $25 at the door and $20 with advanced tickets. The advanced tickets can be purchased by the artists or the exotic dancers themselves because a portion of that, actually a whole half of that, goes into their pocket. So you definitely want to support whatever artists you want to hear or whatever exotic dancers you've been tipping and going to the club to see, or it might be your home girl, your sister, whoever. Purchase your ticket, your advanced ticket from one of them, and make sure you give them the 20 so they can get their half up out of that. Now let's move on to Saturday, December 17, 2022. That's for our entrepreneurs, small businesses, and creative artists. So that's the 7th annual. Small businesses, entrepreneurs, creative artists. There's 2 parts to the Saturday event. The Saturday event is going down at McGovern Park Senior Center building. And I want to make a correction. I had made an error by putting 4610 West Custer. Is actually 4500 West Custer. So 4500 West Custer is for Saturday, December 17th. The small businesses, entrepreneurs, and the creative artists. 2 parts. There's a group A and then there's a group B. Group A starts at 2 p.m. and goes into 4 p.m. That's for those who are receiving an OMG award for their first time. We want you to be there on time. We don't want you to come intoxicated. We want you to come ready to go. We want you to be dressed to impress. No tennis shoes, none of that. Dress up, look good, look the part, because you're receiving your award, an OMG award. Some of these awards are people first time receiving an award. Never got acknowledged for anything before until now. So we want you to put your best foot forward when you represent at that Group A, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. McGovern Park Senior Center, 4500 West Custard. It costs $35 at the door. 25 with advance tickets. It's no cost to the award recipient. You don't have to pay anything if you're receiving an award. But family and friends, they would have to either pay the 35 at the door or the 25 with the advance ticket. You can also make your money by helping us sell advance tickets. You take a part of that money as well. You take 10 of that. 10 of that goes into your pocket because we do the split ticket. I invented what is called the split ticket. They pay you the 10 now, right now. That means when you go to sell your tickets, they give you the 10 right now, and then they pay the remaining 15 at the door. The reason being, in case anybody bootlegs my tickets, they're still going to pay some regardless. I don't care if you go photocopy it. I don't care if you go to Kinko's. Kinko's not even in existence no more. I don't care if you find a FedEx, Office. I don't care where your Office Max. You can copy the ticket if you want to. You're still going to pay at least 15 at that door. That's how I make it where I'm going to get something out of that. That's the whole purpose of that. Now, we got a Group B, same day. Group B starts at 5:30 p.m. and goes until 8 o'clock. Group B is for those who have received OMG awards in the past at the previous OMG award show. So these are our vets in Group B. And again, it's for the small businesses, the entrepreneurs, and the creative artists. That means if you paint, you got pictures, you go to trade shows, whatnot. You make jewelry, you make sculptures. That's what I mean by creative artists on this aspect. So I don't want you to confuse that with recording artists who will be performing the day before on that Friday event. You know what I'm saying? Tickets for that, same price. 35 at the door, 25 with advance tickets. If you are an award recipient and you got in free at Group A, doesn't mean you get in free to Group B. You will have to pay to attend that particular event. Same location. Also with the award recipients who are receiving awards for Group B, you get in free to that event, but you will have to pay if you're coming during Group A time. So we definitely want to make that distinction between Group A, Group B happening Saturday, December 17th, 2022. Group A, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Group B, 5:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. I know a lot of people be asking me, can we bring our children? Some of y'all got some really bad kids, and they be running around. And the thing is, I kind of don't want children running while somebody's giving their acceptance speech. Because, you know, we're recording this and babies crying and all that. I think I'm going to start it at maybe 12 if you're going to bring your child. You'll have to email us personally so we can give you the setup on that, the price, whatnot. And we're going to keep it that way. Right now, I can't spit it off the top of my head because I haven't got that portion set up yet. But they got to at least be a minimum of at least 12 years old because we want them to be disciplined and kind of sit in their seats while people are giving their acceptance speeches. With the Saturday event, we want, and you don't have to do this, but we want to make a commercial that we will play while you're coming to the stage or you're already on the stage to accept your award. Your commercial is your business. Whatever you do, your art, whatever you do, we're going to come to you and record it, document it. You can use this same commercial outside of the OMGs. You now got a professional commercial, but it's going to cost you because I have to pay my videographers. So it's going to cost you. We're going to set it up in two ways. You can get a minute and maybe a minute and 15 seconds for $25. You get a minute. It's pretty much like a slideshow and a voiceover, the basic. If you really want us to get into detail and give you a little bit longer time, and which I recommend, it's going to be $40. You're going to get a professional video of your business. You don't have to mention OMGs and thank us or any of that because we'll be watching it at the OMG. So we're already there. So you don't have to say thanks to the OMGs and I'm going to be there. We're already there at the time your video will be played. And this is your commercial Once the OMGs is over, you can use this and keep this video in rotation. So you got a professional video for $40. If you want to be a little cheap, you can do the $15. You also got the option of making your own video. So, you know, a lot of people got their little gadgets and use it on their phones. But see, we want to keep it professional, though. A lot of those TikTok videos and whatnot, they're a little cheesy. I'm going to just be honest with you. If you got the trick of the trade, you know how to make it look professional, by all means. Another thing is, though, you got to use music that we got permission to use. Because we don't want to put this on YouTube and now all of a sudden the whole video is banned because you're using commercial music. So, you know, some of y'all want to play Luther or some whatever in the background. You might want to play Lil Baby, whatever, to step out to in your video. I feel that. I get what you're saying. But it's going to give us a flag if everybody's using artists' music that they don't have permission to use, and then the video won't be able to be played on YouTube. So if you make your own, keep that in mind. You're going to have to get some music that would allow you to do your thing without us getting a flag when it's uploaded to YouTube. Keep that in mind. Vendors. A lot of people was asking me about vendors. Every year, everybody asks me about vendors. Price did go up. It only went up by $25. So this year, it's $100. And I say 100 like I'm in the hood or something, but it's $100 to get a vendor's table. What we do, we provide you with the table and 3 chairs. So it's you and 2 of your assistants. Get in, no additional cost for your assistants. You arrive pretty much 30 minutes earlier, set up your table. You are responsible for bringing your own linen, your cloth, whatnot, your own promotional items, your decorations. That's all on you. All I'm going to do is provide you is the table and the 3 chairs. And you are able to vend at both Group A and Group B. Same price. So we're not charging you $100 for just Group A or $100 for just Group B. You get to vend at both Group A, Group B. But those are limited tables, and they sell out right away. They sell out right away because everybody know the magnitude of the OMG events. So definitely get your table. I say get it now. Do not wait. You can PayPal it. You can PayPal $OMG Awards. $OMG Awards to get your vendor table. I think I can only make, with the venue that we got, can only make 6 available this year, unfortunately. I might can squeeze 8. I'm going to go look again and see if I can squeeze 2 more tables in there. But I say get your vendor tables ASAP. Let's move on to Sunday, December 18th, 2022. This is the MKE OMG Inspiration and Appreciation Award Ceremony. It caters to second chance prison reform. Those who have been incarcerated for a time in their life, you know, they did things and they fell into the stereotype, but then they came back, they changed their life around, they came out and they did positive things, started their own business, started lecturing younger adults to keep them from being incarcerated, those of that nature. So it's not just because your Uncle Pokey went to prison for 10 years and then he got out and now he panhandling and working at McDonald's. No, not to Uncle Pokey, but that doesn't qualify to get the MKE OMG Second Chance Reformed Award. You really had to really been doing something once you got out, you know what I'm saying, and being prosperous. That show in itself also includes the Living Legends Award. So let me let you understand what Living Legends is. It's those that was on their grind 30, 25 years ago. Some of you guys are too young. You're too recent. Some people be hitting me up. Yeah, I think I should get a Legends Award. No, you're not even old enough. I'm talking about people that was in the 90s and 80s that was out there doing it. And I've been wanting to do that because if I was establishing the OMG Awards, then we need to acknowledge the people that was grinding before the show even became into existence. So I'm looking for like the leanest foods, you know what I'm saying? I forgot. It's so many names I could just run off the top of my head Commander Mike McGee, his son, Mike McGee Jr., Gwendolyn Moore, Alderwoman Malele Cox. It's so many people I can just name off that I don't want to be like just forgetting people and freestyling names. DJ Tony Neal, DJ O, pastors. But these are got to be people that we know universally, not just you and your church, not just you and your block. It's got to be names that we all know. So I wouldn't even put myself in that position to say, oh, well, my uncle deserved one because he had a record label or he did this back in 1988. Probably did. But is he known for it throughout? And see, that draws a fine line because, of course, people argue with me. Yeah, this person known and they did it. It's got to be a name that we all, like at least about 85% of the people would know this person for them to achieve or receive the Living Legends Award. If it's somebody I miss, by all means, you can create an award yourself and present it to them. That's a little sarcasm, but that's also a fact. That award show, again, in itself also will be awarding the community advocates. Community advocates is our politicians and all that of any age group. It's not like from back in the day or whatever. Whoever is on their grind now. It also includes our nonprofit groups, people who are feeding people, helping people, assisting people out of their own heart, own time, own money. You know what I mean? Those are the people we want to acknowledge as when it comes to getting a community advocate award. And then last but not least, for that same event, you're going to get 4 OMGs with just that one. It's going to be from tragic to triumphant awards, tragic to triumphant life survivors, people that has been through something tragic in their life and they was able to bounce back from that and move forward as a sign of inspiration to somebody else who might want to give up. A sign that for those who might say, look, I just can't do this anymore. I'm going through a hard time. I want to award those who was put in that same position and they was able to come up out of that and be prosperous. It's a couple of people. It's actually not even a couple. It's a lot of people that can be awarded for that. But, I got my list down for that. The people to receive the Tragic to Triumphant Life Survivors Award. I want them to be able to tell their story. I want all the people receiving the awards Sunday, December 18th. It's going to be at New Hope's Youth and Family Center, 3248 West Brown Street, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., 3248 West Brown Street, New Hope Family and Youth Center. I want all the people receiving an award to have time to tell their story. We don't want to rush these people off the stage because they have some very intriguing and amazing stories to tell y'all. We want to do a slide or a video presentation. That's going to be free. We'll come out to them, record their story so we can put it on the big screen and everybody can see where they was and where they at now. The whole transition thing. It is mandatory that you are dressed appropriately in formal attire. Mandatory. No tennis shoes. Dress colors, black and gold. We want to show royalty in our appreciation at this particular event on Sunday, December 18th. Black and gold formal attire, mandatory. No tennis shoes, no jeans. You got time. Let's move on to Monday, December 19th. You get 2 shows at the same location. December 19th, we're going to be at the Washington Park Pavilion, 4420 West Bullitt Street. Do not get the Washington Park Senior Center confused with the McGovern Park Senior Center. 2 different locations, 2 different halls. So listen, because I know some gonna make the mistake and go to the wrong location. You're not getting the refund if you cash that. It's for you for right now to pay attention. We're gonna be at the Washington Park Senior Center, 4420 West Belleat Street, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's the all-you-can-eat community buffet. An assortment of soul food, specialty food, desserts, and treats. I even brought some. One of the award recipients had made this for me specifically just to put it on this commercial right now. Look at that. If only y'all knew the food, and y'all do know, but everybody else need to know the food that some of these people make out of their homes, out of their apartments, out of a small kitchen in a bar somewhere or something. These are that home style, homemade food, nothing just thrown together. So we're gonna have a whole buffet with the award recipients for the MKE OMG Foodie Awards. They're the ones who are providing or catering the food for us to eat. It's all you can eat until the food is gone. So if you go to a certain food vendor and the food is gone, their food is gone. It is what it is. Keep it moving because there's going to be enough food for everybody. But you got to be there. The doors, I'm going to have to open them at 5:30 because I want y'all to get in and get your food, start eating so you can be seated. We want you to sit right away because immediately following that event, we go right into our MKE OMG Youth Awards. It's going to be a talent show featuring our inner city kids, 5 years old to 17 years old, who've been on their grind. One of the best events I think I will ever have put together once it gets pulled off is to acknowledge our future. These are our future doctors, our future bankers, our future recording artists, our future creative artists, our future politicians. The future is right here with us, but we got to be there to help groom and mold these children so they can see that it's somebody backing them up. So I want to put them on the platform so we can know who's who and assist them along as they grow into whatever endeavors they're trying to do. So we're going to put on a mini fashion show. Mini talent show. The talent show will start immediately after the buffet once everybody gets seated, and that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. If you feel your child got the talent, let me let you know how they can enter and what we are accepting and what we're not accepting. We don't want everybody to be rapping. So hear me out. Everybody can't get on stage. Your child, he might like to rap and whatnot. Everybody can't be on stage rapping. We're going to accept some rappers. We're going to accept some. If your child is a rapper, it's got to be positive rap, gospel rap. I'm not accepting anything else. I didn't have people submit stuff already. I already put that in the description, what we're looking for, and they still sending me their children rapping about gold and gangs and jewelry. And I said, did you not understand what I just told you? We're not going to have our children on that talent show rapping that way. So I'm at to screen all of y'all. It could be somebody in my own committee. I'm screening all of y'all. Them kids going to have some positive to say if they're going to hit that stage. Now, we looking for people that play an instrument. We looking for children that got a little business. I don't care if they sell candy. Is they persistent with it? That's all I'm looking for. Show me them little water boys that be on them corners, because that's a grind. For you to wake up, you got to go to wherever they get their waters at. They got to bring it home and put, I seen some children, man, they know how to go get that water, put it in the freezer, keep it in their cooler. They know how to make it thaw off. So by the time it's time to meet the customers in the street with that water, it's still cool, but it's able to where you can twist the top off and just start drinking. That's a strategy that these children need to be acknowledged for. And that's an inspiration to say, Here it is, I'm out here doing this hustle other than selling illegal narcotics or in the streets, gang banging or whatnot. I'm selling water. I didn't took this time out to sell this water to make some money, and somebody's acknowledging me for that. That's inspiration to them. So if you got water boys or water girls as children, or whoever got some talent, let us know so we can add them to the talent show. But you got to do that right away because we got a limited amount of time. So that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. Of course, I'm Choo Choo Mr.PonyWax. I'm long-winded, and it is what it is. But I want to make sure everything is detailed so you don't miss anything. With that being said, again, hey, greatly appreciate it. Y'all done showed me a lot of love, and I come out of pocket for this event. I'm not getting sponsored. I don't get large donations. The government ain't giving me anything, no grants, none of that. This is all out of pocket. With that being said, I need donations. Yes. I don't have to have them and feel like, look, man, I'm not giving that dude nothing. That's Choo Choo, the Dirty Mac, or whatnot. I'm not participating in what he got going on. No problem. For those who can see past that and can see the positivity in the OMG, I'm gonna need your help. I don't care what it is. We need some type of assistance because it costs a lot. And a lot of people, I've been accused, not about a lot of people. Some people said it was a money grab that I charged $35, and yet they didn't do the breakdown because we as a community, we are conditioned to pocket watch somebody else with the same complexion as us. It costs to rent them halls. I got 4 of them. It costs for the promotion of this event. I got videographers and a staff to compensate to help me pull this event off. There are DJs, there are security, there are flyers and tickets that need to be made. And guess what's the biggest expense of them all? Is them awards themselves. Them awards is custom. I did not go to Party City or go to eBay and rent some little trinket and then just give it to people saying, this is the best award right here. It don't even got their name on it. No, I'm giving y'all custom made awards, and I've been consistent with that since we started back in 2015. So I'm going to need some help. If you want to donate, you can Cash App. Again, $ OMG Awards. If you want to PayPal, MKE OMG Awards @gmail.com. Again, MKE OMG Awards @gmail.com. But again, we want to see everybody this December 16th through December 19th for the 7th annual MKE OMG On My Grind Awards Shows Weekend. If you want to get in contact with me, quit inboxing me. I get way too many inboxes. And then plus y'all persistent as if I'm not doing something where you leave question marks. That really bugs me. I don't know where y'all get that from. Some of y'all even got the nerve to call me through Facebook. Do not do that. Send all your questions to MKE OMG Awards @gmail.com. No, we're not going to respond right away just because you sitting at home on the couch and ain't got nothing to do. Give us a minute. We're going to respond to whatever questions you have. Do not inbox me personally. That's it. That's all. See y'all in December all day.
Pony wax me.